Hello, friends. My name is Dmitry, and here with me is Kirill. If you don't know us, this is our weekly live where we showcase new and existing features in Wave video editor and live streaming studio. Let me know you're here in the comments. Tell me where you're from. Say hi, ask questions anytime during the stream. Okay, so what's new today, Kirill?
Hello, friends. Long time no see. We have some updates for the editor. So we implemented a pretty big feature I will show you today, and also some other fixes based on your feedback. So editor is pretty complicated product right now. So we working on stabilizing things and new features as well. But just don't think we give up on the editor. So we keep adding features, keep adding stability and stuff. All right, let's get right to the editor. Let me show my screen first. There it is. So this is a video of a talking head, right? And you know we have had the captions, automatic captions feature for a pretty long time, but we added something new, right? So now if you go to captions, you'll see this new menu, which gives you a few options, right? Automatically transcribe, upload caption file, and translation, right? Right now I have no caption track, so it just tells me I need to have a track to translate from it. But let me show you this. So this is our dialog, also panel choosing files. But we added this feature, like you can optionally choose like target translation language. For instance, let's translate to Czech. All right. I click create captions. And what it does, it actually transcribed this video and added the original track, which is US English, and by default selected the Czech translation, right? So basically it's I have two tracks in my project. One is original, another in Czech, and I can switch between them, right? So I'm switching, and everything here is switching. So let's go to some specific frame. Let's just adjust it a bit. All right, this is English. This is Czech. Right. So I can play it
on all the different platforms really easily, and just the editor is just so simple, and you can be really, really creative.
Right. So this way I can switch the track, render this product, and publish video with Czech subtitles. Right. And here is a little plus button. Again, I can add some other tracks. I can translate to another language. So let's translate it to Estonian, right? So now I have 3 tracks, right? And all of them is like perfect translation. And we do not translate just block by block. We actually translate the whole text and then break it down again into blocks. So this is pretty cool, and lots of guys you have asked us about this feature, so we've done it. And just as a reminder, this area when you can edit the captions, it's pretty smart. For instance, if after a translation you are not happy with text blocks, right? You probably want this to two sentences or part of the sentence go to one block. So when you edit your sentence, right? So here I put the cursor the very first position, right? If I click backspace here, right, it gets merged with the previous track, with the previous text blocks, right? So now I have this as a one block, right? And I can do the opposite action, like by pressing enter. For instance, here I'm use Wave to create, and then I press enter, and it splits this block between into two, right? So this is pretty convenient when you want to adjust your captions after translations. Sometimes translation, I mean, it's pretty good, but sometimes you need some adjustments, right? Okay, this is, yeah, and you can also just add a blank caption track and manually add captions for whatever reason you want, right? And we keep them all in one project. I can delete it, of course, right? We keep them in one project so you don't lose them. So another feature, I would say, let's go to some tiny fixes you have asked us about. For instance, overlays and stickers. You asked us to not to do like default animation for stickers. For whatever reason, like lots of you guys are forced to change the appearance effect all the time. So we actually did it. So for instance, I will go to like this Facebook icon, right? And it has no entrance animation. So we just realized that many of you just don't use this animation, but you always can, change it to whatever you want. So I hope it's going to be a lifesaver. So another thing you asked us about. So let's add some soundtrack, for instance, melodic background, right? So you can adjust your volume here, like let's say 30%. But sometimes
Hi, my name is Ian Anderson Gray.
But sometimes you just need the voice even louder than 100%. So what we did, we can now increase it up to 200%. So more than 100. Now
portraits and square, and I can use it on all.
Now the voice really dominates over music. So it's kind of nice adjustment, and you asked us about, and we did it. All right, so more to come. Hopefully next week we working on text-to-speech improvements and, of course, the timeline. And I hope next time I will have plenty to show. Dima?
Yeah, thank you, Kirill. Those are really great features. Many people asked, especially for translation and for several tracks. Great. So, so what we have in Studio? In Studio, we have two updates. One is, first of all, we brought back our this pause resume buttons for recordings. As some of you guys know, we released it several weeks ago, but had to disable it because we found some problems which we didn't catch during the internal testing. Now those problems are fixed and pause resume is back. Try it and please give us feedback. Oh, by the way, this feedback form after the end of each stream or recording is extremely important for us. If like, I don't know, if everything was great, then it gives us reason to praise ourselves, right? If it was bad, okay, this is even better because we know that this stream was problematic and we need to investigate and eventually make it better for everyone. So please do not ignore it. Thank you. Okay, and another feature, let me just switch. Okay, another feature is we edit new layout and we call it news layout. Let me show you what it is. So, okay, actually we did two things. We removed one of the layouts which wasn't popular at all. People just, clicked on it and never actually used it. So, and instead we edit new layout. It has two flavors essentially. So and it works with your share. For example, if you so you see I have my share here added to the stream. If I switch to this new layout, so essentially my share is over there. And first of all, it's in front of me, and it's kind of shifted to the side. And let me just grab this window. And essentially, when you resize the window, kind of adjust. For example, I'm resizing this window. It could be vertical, and it could be like horizontal. And it's always kind of in this space. So you can like share your, I don't know, website or whatever video, and basically almost like interact with it. You can discuss something, you can like scroll and discuss what's going on this page, that kind of stuff. You can share YouTube video, you name it. And another kind of flavor of the same layout, okay, let me just resize it like this. It's when you basically, it's kind of, we don't move you to the side. It's like your regular full screen view of the camera, and this window again on the side. So you have to kind of be on the side, but the benefit is that you can have your background instead of some kind of image or video background. And of course, as with anything in Wave, you can always resize it, move it, resize it. Okay, you can move it here. Excuse me. So essentially, you can have the your video or screen share, and the main kind of difference is that it's in front of you, not behind. So it kind of gives you some creative freedom. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Let me see what kind of questions you have, guys. One sec. Okay. Thank you, Pepe. Hi, Eric. Hi, Koto. Okay. Hi, Karen. Mike is saying, I often have no luck with captions generated from recording directly in the browser. This bug well known and been worked on. I presume you're talking about recordings which you created with Wave, right? So, let's it's hard to say, because it's better if you contact support. There could be some problems if you try to generate captions right after you finished your recording, because usually it takes like a couple of minutes, especially if it's a long recording, to extract audio from this recording and then generate captions. But if it's more than several minutes after you finished it and you still have a problem, please contact support. We'll figure it out. Thank you. And like I said, translation feature, very cool, by the way. Yep. So yeah, I guess you're talking about so that you can invite guests and then they add their own destinations to your stream. Yes, this is something actually we're working on for some time. It's internally, it's working actually internally. We just need to kind of test it and expose to them, test it and release it. Can't say when, probably within a month or so. Yeah, should be ready. Oh, and our very own chat. Hi, chat. Great updates. Thank you. Morning, guys. How about already produced recording? Do they work? They should work, yes. If they don't, the problem wasn't in the recording itself, it was in the way we rendered them. So we fixed basically the render. So it should be working. If not, please let us know. Maybe we missed some problems. Great updates. I like the effect. Yep. Okay. Mic is clarifying. No, it comes up within here if I upload. Yeah, try it now and let us know. I mean, it works in our internal tests, but again, maybe we missed something. But please don't hesitate to contact support, and either they handle it or they send it to developers and we'll fix the problem. Eric definitely likes sharing screen in front of you. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, actually, that's what Karen is saying. Contact support. Karen is great and Seva is great. Can we embed this webinar in website while going live? It is being worked on again. Something in the works. Can't promise this feature soon enough, but it will be done. Probably this summer. Pepe loves the new layout. Nice feature. Can we use the same link embedded in the website to take class on a daily basis without changing the link? I guess you want to. If you don't want to record the meeting, you can just use this new feature. We have this new button in the studio over there, Open Studio, right? So if you click this button, it opens Studio. It's always the same room essentially. But you won't be able to record from the studio. So if you don't need the recording, then you can use this feature. If you do need the recording, we don't do it, at least right now. Okay, Lisa likes the new layout too. Can you please work on some modern design templates? Yeah. Maybe Kirill can say something about templates.
Well, we haven't put lots of effort recently on these templates. We have ideas probably, like community will be able to submit something. So we keep adding them, probably not at the pace that we used to. If you just give us hints what kind of templates you would love to see, it would be appreciated.
Okay, and Koto is asking, do you have any African language in the translation caption? You
Yes,
know
we
what?
do.
Oh, we do, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have Swahili?
Yes, I just checked.
Okay, great. So the answer is yes. Could Wave team buy Kirill camera instead of Potato for this? Actually, you know what? I always tell him that he needs new camera, but he's a old-fashioned guy, conservative. He sticks to his old camera.
I would say we need to test our streaming on different setups. So people do have like worse cameras than Dima has. So just for the sake of testing, I guess.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. Let's skip this. Okay, thanks. Thank you, guys. It's Wave.video, great updates. Thank you. Okay, guys. I think that's it for today. Let me. Yeah, if you don't have any questions, as usual, just post them in the comments in the recording, and we'll answer them later on. Thank you, and have a great weekend.